A.C.B.A.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice, coming at you with another daily news update. So when I left you yesterday, I talked about the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends wave and how it was hitting retail. My man Jose actually sent me a post from Forbidden Planet. They got the wave in yesterday too. I meant to swing by there just to take a look at it. Maybe I'll do that today. Also talked about the Mezco Ghost Rider and how that was on the way and how it should be coming today. But when I checked the tracking this morning, it said it'll be tomorrow. They pushed it back another day. I did get my very hefty pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. This was only some of the stuff. The other things that were in there were for other people. I had a couple things for Fabio, a couple things for my boy Ed, but I wasted no time with some of this stuff in terms of getting it on the table for displays. I'll get back to that. Yesterday, High School Creations Wall XD, the Kickstarter wrapped up. Today, I'm seeing pre-orders for some other accessories or maybe some things that weren't unlocked. I want to say the Kickstarter got up to a bit over 70 grand, but there were quite a few more stretch goals up into like 115,000 maybe. So I suppose he's doubling back with these pre-orders. I got to figure that out with P and ask him what the deal is with that. I mean, I could just ask High School Creations directly, but it is what it is. Congratulations to you though, bro. Still a successful campaign. I'm excited to get my walls in for displaying. But yeah, if you didn't back it, there is still some opportunity, I believe, with this pre-order that's up. We are approaching the middle of the month, and like I've been saying, and like Dan has said, early on in March, there would be a new Marvel Legends pre-order until the middle of April. And yesterday on Twitter, he confirmed that this week it's going to be the Spider-Woman and Super Skrull 2-pack. So looking forward to that. And other Marvel Legends news or Marvel Legends pre-orders, I did get my second Uncanny X-Men 60th anniversary 3-pack. That was separate from the Big Bad Toy Store order. That came directly from Hasbro Pulse. And while I was underwhelmed with the first 3-pack, I talked about that a bit on Instagram. This one was better, but I still have some issues here, man. On the bright side, the old Toy Biz Gambit coat does fit on this new Gambit, even though he is a bit buff for Gambit, I think. You know, they utilize the Vulcan buck. But the head sculpts in this 2-pack are really nice. Banshee in particular, I know Paul did that head, pause. But Banshee, Gambit, Psylocke, all of these head sculpts look very good. I got to get a full shot with the team, but the paint applications on this set are a little choppy. It's a lot of little minor things that they could have cleaned up that just did not come out as good as they should be for the price of these 3-packs. For both 3-packs, it'll run you like almost $90 each, plus an additional $25 for Wolverine for you to get the 7-man woman crew. So I did get the Mythic Legions Brontis 2 in this pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. That was one of the first things I opened up and got on the table immediately. Got him facing off here against Conan. I was surprised at how hollow the figure is mostly. I expected the figure to be really heavy for some reason. He was packed in with the additional head sculpts, so you could make him a Cyclops, and then there was some other like detailed version of this same head that you see here. The articulation leaves a bit to be desired, but it's actually pretty good, and it's really nicely detailed. It's a good looking figure. He looks great here. Definitely a lot of options for pitting him against different figures. I had initially thought about Hercules, but I already had Conan out, so I just went with this setup. Messed around with a couple different backdrops and positioning of Conan, but this turned out pretty nice. And of course, I shot some variants. I really like this setup. Kind of looks like a by the riverside kind of maybe park situation. I really like the backlit sun, but yeah, I shot Black Panther with the shield agent head. It doesn't pop on there perfectly, but you know, you could fudge it, especially if you put a little necklace on his neck, catching a rays. Shout out to Michael Wisman. He had sent one of these Pokemans, but I shot the SHF Ash, and also Tom Holland, Peter Parker, and Happy Hogan. Shout out to my man Hannibal Beast. He has sent me that Happy Hogan. Just kind of reminiscent about Tony, I guess, here. But yeah, in other news, all of the stuff that was unveiled at Star Wars Celebration went up for pre-order today, including the Vintage Collection in-1 Starfighter. I might cop this actually. I'm not 100% sure. I did get word that the Indiana Jones Sala is about to convert. Seeing a lot of Indiana Jones photography in the groups right now. I'm looking at some of these suited bodies that they're going to be coming out with, because a lot of these things are like late 70s, early 80s kind of looks. And I'm going to suit up some of my X-Men from the 80s era, especially that Banshee. Also today, the Marvel's trailer dropped. Like my man David Walton said, no real oh shit moments here, anything like that. But it looks cool. Looks like it'll be fun. Hope there's some surprises in there for sure. I'll take my daughter to see it at least. And real quick, just on the Ramen Toys, Ramen Racer, not Engine of Vengeance. Now that I see how everything is laid out, I mean, technically you're about to spend the same amount of money that you were going to spend on the official Hasbro product without the extra figures. For me, it's about the Marvel characters. You know, I'm a Marvel fan through and through. I always say this is why I'm a big Marvel Legends collector, because Marvel Comics is what I was raised on. So I wanted the Engine of Vengeance, the Robbie Reyes, the Mephisto, everything that came with that, and I was willing to pay the amount that they were asking for, even though I do think it was a bit overpriced. But now you see another company offering you something that's not branded as the Marvel product for pretty much the same price. You got to pay for the extras separately, and you're going to end up paying just about the same amount that you were going to pay before. So all of that ranting and raving and all the hoopla and all of the controversy surrounding the EOV, it was all for naught.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year, yeah.